Let's talk about the trouble of purple. Hey guys, welcome back to the Art Crucible. So yeah, this is going to be part 2 of Hananoi's painting, but this will be part 2 of the continuation of the last video. We set up the painting for color for today, and today we're going to be dealing with purple, right? Cerulean blue, marine blue, permanent rose, cad red light. Okay, and just to touch on the points of purple and what we're dealing with here. So we've already seen the reference that we're going to use. That nice kimono that Hananoi is wearing is more violet than not. It also has some tie-dye transitions into those lighter purple shades, so it's going to be a tough one to deal with. But what we can see though is that kimono mostly leans into the cool side of things. We're going to test out the two blues. We want to make note that cad red light has yellow in it. That's going to be the color bias pigment, right? And so that's going to fall into the warmer side, and we don't want that. So we will test that just because I want you guys to see what that'll look like. And then in order to push on to the cooler side, we've got permanent rose, which actually has a violet, more blue bias in the pigment itself. And that's going to push us over into the cooler side when we're mixing it with ultramarine blue. So we're going to get those deep blue, violet shadow area. That's going to be really nice. And I think we're just going to be sampling this one out because mostly this is going to give us, the shade of purple that we want. I'm not sure how it's going to affect in the transition a softer shade of the violet. So we're going to see what we're going to get. Next things we got here, what we're using, I just got 2 basic flats by Rosemary & Co. Really doesn't matter what brush, you guys. You could use a chip brush like we use just to get the white off the canvas with the burn umber. All right guys, here we go. So got our black gloves. Don't want to make any mistakes on eating any cadmium. Permanent rose. Oh, that's a nice color. That is very red. Ultramarine blue on both sides. Cerulean blue going down on both sides. Alright guys, and so yeah, we just introduced titanium white. So that's the mixture with ultramarine and the cad red light and a whole lot of titanium white. Alright, we'll do a little dabble here. It actually goes down really nice on the canvas next to those darker shades before I flooded it with the white, but we'll leave that other half for the other side. So with this, I'm sure I'm still working it out, guys, how to best get things done and at the same time trying to do cuts and still be able to talk. I'm not sure if I want to do this first then talk over it, but I got the DJ. I just bought this DJI mic just to make sure my audio is good because it's going to be moving around. Didn't know if the actual camera was going to be able to pick me up moving back and forth. Little by little, scooping it out. Dive into the titanium white and bring it over. It's from this color here. A lot more titanium white. So the goal here is to, get a sort of local color, if you will, as close as possible. Get some nice puddles. The different colors, not a lot, but we're going to do like color washes over it, so it'll be terped up and very transparent. Maybe even, let's see what we get. Push red a little further. That is that. Ultramarine blue, the bottom portion, same, but with a little more permanent rose. Middle, douse with permanent white, and then feathered out. That's going to be the approach for that tough part. After we get that wash in, we are going to do the cerulean blue. That's terpy terp. guys, so that is more truer purple for sure. I can't remember where I read the article, color bias. I also recently bought this Oil Painter's Color Handbook by Todd Casey. I got this on Amazon. Easy buy, almost a necessary buy. You know, even if you're not really going to be a colorist and you're not, I mean, you want to be good with color. I look no further, right? This book is just chock full of information. What we're working with. So I think after we get a nice base, we will introduce the cerulean blue. Hey guys, so I just popped in here for this cut. So I mean, I do realize the lighting was not so great when mixing the paints. So I just wanted to just bring this up here. It's a lot better. We'll try to get better lighting on the next time, but let's turn it this way and get this light. So on the right side it is a lot darker, and that's only because I did not add that much titanium white, but it is warmer. The right side, or my left side, that's the portion where we mixed in the cerulean blue. So top left, ultramarine, permanent rose and the cerulean blue. It's more truer purple. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and push these washes in and see what we get. So, and you know, as I was showing you guys, the cerulean blue seems to be what is more close to the reference. We will be pushing the ultramarine blue in there, but as far as the wash is concerned, I think just to be on the safe side, we're just going to throw down a terped up cerulean blue or permanent rose. And we're just going to try to go with our intuition too, because a lot of the times if you're just thinking too hard and you're trying to perfect every single thing, I mean, you're just going to be met with resistance all the time, and it's just not going to be fun. So sometimes just play with your intuition. If we fail, it's okay. That'll just be the color that it is. Don't forget we have the towel. That's going to be purely white anyways. So it hasn't been long. It's still easy to brush out the burnt umber. Scooters. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm drinking coffee.